My name is Hunter and I'm going to be going over the pre and post procedural steps and how to take a patient's vital signs. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the patient's room and shut the door behind me for privacy. I'm then going to check their nursing care plan and I'm going to explain to them why I'm there today. I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to gather all the supplies needed. Then I'm going to lift the bed to an appropriate height and I will proceed to take their vital signs. The first thing I'm going to check is I'm going to assess her pain. So are you in any pain today?
Yeah.
Okay, and where's the pain located?
My left calf.
And what's the sensation? What's the feeling of pain?
That's pretty achy.
Achy, kind of crampy? Okay. And let's put that on a scale. So a 0 being the least amount of pain and 10 being the worst. How are you feeling?
Probably 8.
Cool. And how did this occur?
I was running 3 miles when I heard it.
Good for you. It sucks that you're in pain, but that's cool. Do you mind if I take your blood pressure?
No.
Perfect. So right here she has long sleeves. Generally, if it's bulky like a sweatshirt, you do want to ask them to remove it to get an accurate blood pressure, but this is thin enough to take her blood pressure. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the cut. Perfect. And I'm going to put it an inch above her brachial pulse. And I want to make sure that I'm lining up these arrows to the inside of her arm here. I'm going to attach the dial to the cup. Put on my stethoscopes, making the hook side goes towards my nose. Placing the stethoscope on the brachial artery, I am going to put the cut 20 to 10 units above her systolic pressure and slowly release the valve.
Oh, video, yes, sorry, no, you should.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'll go first.
So the first sound I heard was your systolic pressure, and then the bottom noise you hear is your diastolic pressure. Yours was 120/80, so that is, according to the American Heart Association, a healthy reading. I'm then going to proceed to take the patient's temperature. You take the temperature using an oral thermometer. If you're doing an oral thermometer temperature, you're going to take the temperature in the left or right posterior sublingual pocket. Alrighty, and I did get a reading of 98.6. That is a good temperature. I'm going to proceed here to take the patient's pulse. Do you mind if I do this one? You just have to watch. While I'm taking the patient's radial pulse, I'm also looking at their chest. An inspiration and expiration is one respiration. Alrighty, so your pulse was 80, that is a normal pulse. If her pulse was irregular, I would measure her pulse for a full 60 seconds. Since it was regular, I don't have to, and I'm going to times the 30 seconds by 2. If her pulse is still irregular after the full 60 seconds, I'm going to use my stethoscope to listen to her apical pulse. That's between your 4th and 5th intercostal spaces towards the mid-clavicular line. So after I take her radial pulse, the last thing I have to do is the pulse ox monitor. Wonderful. And she got a reading of 92, so this is a normal reading. We would be concerned if her reading was below 90. This is when I would check with my stethoscope her respirations to see if she was having shortness of breath, wheezing, labored breathing. Perfect. So then I'm going to assess my patient and I'm going to have them elevate their leg for me. I'm going to place their call light by them, put the bed back to the normal position, and I'm going to tell them I'm going to be back in 30 minutes. Do you need anything else? Okay, perfect. I'm going to clean my hands, wash my hands, take off my PPE, dispose of it, and clean all of my equipment. Then I'm going to leave the room and go document.